Welcome to the last episode. My last video was titled, I have never ever been happier. That was a lie. I thought I was happy, but I was just distracted. Honestly, I was doing really bad. And I was trying really hard to be happy, but I was secretly going insane, and I was just really going through it. I still am, but I feel like personally and mentally I'm doing a lot better. There have definitely been more days than not where I've been an absolute mess. There's tangible proof of that. I'll insert it here.
I've never felt this kind of pain. It's like to the point where I wake up in the morning and like I don't look forward to waking up. I know that everyone cares about me so much and wants me to be happy, so it hurts me to think that they're hurting, to see me hurting. I just want to be happy, and I want everyone else to feel happy, and I don't want anyone to worry about me, and I don't want anyone to pity me. But yeah, the truth is that life is so hard right now. I'm just trying my best to feel okay.
It's been really exciting and great and really hard, but I definitely was not this stressed or anxious or just unstable. So yeah, the past 3.5 months that I've lived here have been the hardest of my life so far. And I know that that's not the end of it. More difficult things are gonna happen in my life, which I'm not looking forward to, but I've come to the conclusion that life is just suffering. But it's also beautiful, and it's supposed to be enjoyed. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of end off the series because I didn't want it to be an ongoing thing, and honestly, I haven't had the motivation to continue the videos the way that I had been doing. Not to say that I won't ever film vlogs again, because I really liked the way I was doing it. It was a lot of fun for me. But yeah, I'm definitely an inconsistent person, hence my whole channel existing for like 3 or 4 years, and there's not that many videos and they're all very far spread apart. I actually tried filming this video a couple days ago, and it was just really sad because I was in a sad mood. It's hard because I don't feel like I'm really in a good place, so I can't be like, oh, take care of yourself, like it'll all be okay, because I'm trying to convince myself of that. My mom told me to make happier videos, and I was like, I can't do that. I just can't. But I feel like I'm in a good place to make this video now. Basically, I don't know who's watching this. You could be a total stranger, you could be somebody that like knew me in high school but we didn't really talk. You could be an ex, you could be my coworker, you could be anyone. So to keep it brief and frank, I moved here because I was married and I'm not anymore. And I had always wanted to live in New York. And so within 2 weeks, I decided to up and leave. I quit my job. I didn't have a job here, obviously, because the first month and a half I was here, I was unemployed. I didn't know a single person here, and it was the first time I moved out of state and have lived away from family. I had a very serious relationship dissolve. It was the start of a new job. Just so much changed all at once. So it's been really hard, and I didn't anticipate it to be so hard. I think when I first moved here, I was only focused on the fact that my relationship was changing, and I just couldn't think about anything else, and that was the hardest thing and the only thing on my mind. And then I got here. At first I was like, wow, I did it. I'm in the city of my dreams. I moved here. I can't believe I did it. And then very quickly I realized, wait, I'm actually really lonely. I don't know anyone here. I don't have somebody to talk to and tell everything to. I don't have somebody to wake up to in the mornings and say goodnight to at night. And I had a house, I had dogs. I'm getting into that. I don't want to get too into that because that's not the point of this video. I just wanted to provide some context because I was crying in every single video and I was like really deeply struggling, but I just felt like I had no one, and so I just turned to YouTube and talked to myself, and I still do. I talk to myself every single day, and whether it's journaling or texting myself or just recording videos just for me, it's helped a lot, and I think it's cool to one day look back and see all the progress I've made and look at all the things I've been through. I don't know, when I filmed this video last, I was really sad, and I just was like, life's been hell, the end. And I want to leave it more on a positive note, because although this has been the hardest thing I've had to do in my 23 years of life so far, I've never learned so much and grown so much so fast, because so many things changed all at once. it really forced me to have to deal with so much and figure it out. And like I said, I didn't anticipate that. I thought things would just progressively get easier with time, because everyone says just give it time. And when time came, things got harder, and I didn't think that would be possible. It got to a point, many points, where I was like, I'm just gonna quit and go home. I can't be away from my family. This is just too hard. But I know that this is where I want to be, and I know that the only way out is through. And until I address this and confront it head on, the cycle will just keep repeating until I learn how to be alone and go through these hard things. Another hard thing's gonna come up, another relationship's gonna end, I'm gonna have my heart broken, whatever it is. It's been really hard, but the past 3 days I've felt more hopeful and okay and content than I have in a long time. And guess what? It's not from anybody else. It's not because I'm dating someone and have a crush on them and they're distracting me. It's not because I have my family right next to me, supporting me and comforting me. It didn't come from anywhere but myself. And that is the coolest thing. And so basically, I just kind of want to redirect my channel and talk about all of the things that I've learned so far. And like, maybe nobody cares, or maybe people already know this stuff, but I'm sure I cannot be the only one who feels these things. And if I can help just one person get a different perspective, open up their mind a little bit, take a step back, then that's enough. The only thing that's been getting me through these hard times is like endless TED Talks and YouTube videos and podcasts about my exact situations. So I want to make a series of all of the difficult things that I've been dealing with and how I'm learning to be okay through it all. My goal is not to be happy. That's just like a nice side effect. My goal is just to be content through anything. And it's all in the mind. Obviously, there's some circumstances that are just so out of your control, and it's okay to not feel content or okay with that. But for the most part, it's all in your mind. And my mind has been in a really bad place in the past couple of weeks because I was seeking fulfillment and validation and happiness through outside sources, external factors, and you can't outsource that. It has to come from within you, or you will never ever be happy or content. I can't believe it's already been 3.5 months. In this short time, I lost somebody that I was really close to, my best friend. Felt extremely homesick. Felt more alone than I ever have in my entire life. Kinda fell in love again and got heartbroken and made friends, met so many people, have had so many new experiences, made so many mistakes, got a new job, a job where I can create and do something that I love, started doing things that I never thought I could. All of my family visited me, and I went home twice already. Felt like I just needed them and had to rely on them. I realized there were so many things I took for granted, like family. I'm so grateful and so much more appreciative of all of these little things that I didn't appreciate before. Like driving my car and going to a Starbucks drive-thru and blasting the music, being 5 minutes away from my family, and nature. And I still don't really like Utah, but now I can appreciate it. I really do love it here, and so I want to stay here. I don't think it would really make me happy to go back to Utah, and I think that would just be me quitting. And nothing is keeping me here. I could decide tomorrow that I want to pack up and move home, and I could. But I want to prove to myself that this is just a hard phase of life and a big transition, and I know that it's going to get easier, and one day it won't feel like I'm constantly pedaling the bike. I can just coast. My love and connections to my friends and family back home has gotten so much deeper and more meaningful, and I think that's amazing. But what's more amazing is not needing to rely on anyone else to feel okay. It's scary because everything is so unknown right now, but it's also so exciting. I don't know, there's so many things that I want to do now. I'm just finally taking the time to like really focus on myself. Yeah, I don't know, that's where I'm at, and I just wanted to kind of like wrap up these videos so that I could segue into something else, because I want to be able to help people and not just feel like I have to put on a show or show off clothes or material things or vlog about my life. Sorry if this video is all over the place. I really need to like plan out what I'm gonna say before I just turn on the camera, but I'm just very grateful. Remember that without discomfort you will never grow, and that is the most tragic thing of all. We are in this together. I'm still not 100%, not even close, but I figure as I learn, you can learn with me, and we can grow together. I want my channel to be a place of hope and to be uplifting. And it's comforting to know that you're not alone in your sadness, but I also was just sulking a lot and I just didn't know what to do with all that sadness. And now I feel like I kind of do. I'm getting a better idea. So I want to share that with you. And I hope that it helps. Alright, so I'll see you in my next video, and thank you for being here with me. I'm very sentimental, which makes sense for why I'm so homesick and why I take breakups and ends really harshly. So in a way, it's kind of sad to end this off. It's all just very bittersweet and very touching. But thanks for the people that kept up with me for these 10 episodes. I hope you stick around.